from you, from you, from you. I'll be the center of attention from you. I'll be the center of attention from you.
I love you. Is that real, baby?
Yeah. You make me wanna rage. You make me wanna rage. Make me wanna rage. Yeah. Hey. Girl, you got my heart for a ransom. Side chicks want the dick 'cause I'm handsome, but I don't give them time. Yeah. But tell me how to show you, girl, that I'm invested, trying to fit this boy with you. Don't tell me that you're scared to lose. When you bet on us, girl, I ain't gon' set you up. I'ma let the angle grow until I'm at the one. So tell me what's up on the love? If we gonna war, no. Say I am not afraid. You make my heart wanna race. Whoa.
Yo, don't be done. Don't be done. Don't be done. What's good in the chat? How are you doing? I'm sorry for my tardiness. I apologize for my tardiness. I'm late today. What's going on? Welcome to the chat if you're in here. I swear to God we're gonna get started in a second. I'm running behind today. I got caught up doing some stuff. And you know, sometimes it just happens like that. We'll be ready in a second though. Can you guys hear me? Is the mic good? I'm still running behind, guys. I swear, we're almost there. We're almost there. Jesus. Jesus. Wrong island. Thank you so much for submitting. We're close. We're close. I swear we're close, guys. We do have consultations to give away. If you are looking to submit your music, all you have to do is hit command submit. Yeah, read what Bula's doing in the chat. Bula's gonna give you guys the keys. He's gonna explain how you do everything. Dad, I don't think I need to be loud. My fadas do not indicate that I need to be louder. And I'm gonna trust my fadas. Hey. We're set up. We're set up. We're ready. Woo! We got it. A little bit late. The Thumpers, what's going on? Sean Indigo, amazing. I'm gonna explain how everything goes. Again, if you are submitting music. Oh, hello. What's going on, Odd Ghost? How are you? Sorry, my browser was stuck on the wrong browser. So, submissions, go here. If you want to submit, all you gotta do is command submit. That will pull up the submission form, which will pop your submission into this thing next to me, all right? You have to submit that way. I don't want to see you typing in here like, hey, where do I put this in the Discord? You don't. You hit command submit, the link will come up in the chat, and that's where you submit your music. Do it for me, please. We're gonna be here for the next 2 hours listening to your music, giving feedback as a community. That Soluquam was the fastest hand today, so he will be first, and then followed by Tom Z. So I'll explain how everything goes, who I am, and all that good shit here right now. My name is Kayvan. Hi. This is my house. You're in here with me. I'm the director of A&R at Genius Distro, so for the last 2 years, I've been building a distribution company with Genius. I do DSP pitching, I do digital, I do PR, I do product management, I fucking do all of it. So, if you have questions about distribution or how to get your music out into the world, happy to answer those questions at any point on stream. I also manage artists, I've produced music, hence the keyboard. I've been an artist myself. And so I've done a little bit of everything. I've been in the music industry for like 10 years, so I've learned a little bit. And this is just my way of being able to share that with you guys. I get a lot of people that DM me asking for questions, you know, asking me to listen to music, give feedback, asking questions. I don't have time to answer everybody, but for 4 hours a week, I do sit here in this chair, and I do talk to you guys, and I do answer all your questions, and just do all of that here. This is my dog, Jay. He's hanging out with us today. So the way this works, you submit your music in the Google form. It goes here. If you want to guarantee that your song gets played today on stream, the best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub, which will get you bumped up into this orange queue right here. And that is a guarantee that you will play today on stream. If you don't want to spend money, that's totally fine. Stick around to the last 5 minutes, or not last 5 minutes, last 15 to 30 minutes of the stream, and we'll be bumping people up from the chat for free as well, okay? Whew, that's basically how it works. So the sub thing works stream to stream. If you subscribe in this stream, you get bumped up. If you gift a sub in this stream, if you're already a subscriber, you get bumped up. If you don't, and you're just a subscriber month to month, or if you automatically rescript subscribe month to month, you get 1 free skip a month, and that's totally cool. That's why we have the free bumps towards the end. So if you don't want to do that, if you don't have bread to spend right now, that's cool. I totally understand. Just wait till the last 30 minutes and we'll bump people up. That's it. It's like take part and you get a reward. Or if you spend a little bit of money, you get a reward. And that's only because people are asking me for it all the time. That's why that exists. I'm sorry. Oh, and if you have Amazon Prime, it's free. So that's the other upside. And with the sub thing, like you have ad-free viewing, you might get annoyed by the ads at some point. And also these emotes. And there's also a subscribers-only channel in the Discord where you can ask me questions whenever you want. No one ever uses it. It is there. I don't know why people don't use it. But, you know, you can if you want. Alright, so as we go through songs, I'm going to be asking you what you think. So please let us know in the chat. The only rule is to please just be kind and be respectful of each other. That's it. I just want the chat to be like a nice place to be. And that's about it. Really, that's kind of all the rules. Before we get started with music today, we are going to do our second to last, our penultimate round of finalist picks for the free consultation. I use it. The latest question wasn't for the sub channel. Oh, you do use it. Well, that's my fault then, because I'm not checking it frequently enough. No one's been using the subscribers only channel. What are we talking about here? Damn, I didn't get the yellow and red cards. Hold on. Gotta be like a... yellow red card program? This song is Let Me Know by Otushe. You can find this in the songs you found on Twitch playlist, which you can find by going to the playlists command. Is there like a... No, there's like yellow card, red card generator maybe? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to buy them. So yeah, if you do some weird shit, right? Like in the chat, basically, I'm gonna give you a yellow card because I'm a big soccer fan as well. So I'm gonna give you a yellow card, and then if you are a dick again, I'll give you a red card and we'll just ban you, just like savages. And maybe it'll just be a 1-game ban. Maybe it'll be a 2-game ban. Maybe it'll be a 10-month ban. Who knows? we haven't crossed the bridge yet, but when it comes around and we've got to cross it, we'll figure it out. All right. So I'm giving away free consultations because we hit the 100. Jesus Christ. We hit 1,000 followers on the Kayvan's house page, which is super exciting. Oh my God, what is going on right now? Nothing wants to work. So, yeah, mystery ban. Mystery ban's always good. We hit 1,000 followers on the Instagram page. We're launching new things. We just launched our new interview series called At Home With. Woo! Shout out to Bella who helped me design all of this stuff. Bula and Kev for their work as well. We just did this with Zerino. We're going to be dropping one of these every 2 weeks. And we have our next one lined up for 2 Wednesdays from now. So keep your eyes open. And there will be more. We also have been doing things like this. And repurposing community members' content. Yeah, banished to the gulag. Never to return again. So, go follow the page. Here's I'm going to put a link in the chat for you guys. Go follow it. And definitely feel free to pitch us on things. We're open to pitches. It is still curation, so, you know, if you pitch, it's not a guarantee that you'll be accepted or whatever I put in. But just know, like, this, what we're doing here, great way to get on the radar for the Instagram page as well. Hydro, thank you so much. What's your artist name again? We'll make sure we bump you up from the chat into the priority queue as well. I think it's just Hydro, but I don't see you in there yet, so... All right, The moment we've all been waiting for. Tristan Wells? I got you, Tristan Wells. That name is right here. Beautiful. And if we get through the priority subs, Yami, I'm gonna trust you, okay? We do have a little honor system, honor code in here. So I trust you. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Free consultation giveaway. Who's it gonna be? The dramatic music. We're back in our Game of Thrones bag. Who's it gonna be? I didn't mean to change it. Oh, you guys didn't see that. I did. Is it gonna be Dooley? Is it gonna be Theo Major? You never really know with this wheel because it's slow to stop. And there's no line in between. It is Dooley. Dooley is our first. Not our first, but our next finalist. All right, let's take Dooley out and spin the wheel one more time. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I like this. The spinning wheel shit is so much fun. I love the randomness and chaos of it. I don't know how you guys feel, but for me, very enjoyable. Oh, Theo Major came through with a dub. I love a spinning wheel. Truthfully, Theo Major, our second finalist for today. We have one more round of finalists to pull on Monday of next week, and then on Thursday of next week, I guess we're gonna do our finalists and pick who the winners are gonna be. It is only one winner, but we're gonna pick a second just in case the first person doesn't do it. Because last time the person didn't do it last time. They just didn't show up. I've said this a couple times. Crazy, but they didn't. All right, cool. Amazing. So we're going to get into the music now. You guys are going to see how everything goes. But if you are in the chat, please take part. We do want to know what you hear of these songs. So please let us know as we listen to songs. If multiple people come in here out of pocket, you got to put them on a wheel. And whoever gets picked gets the shortest band. Yo, that's hilarious. Another custom wheel that's just like... Actually, or maybe I'll do this lukewarm. We'll get the yellow card and the red card, right? Someone's being a dick, yellow card, boom. Second time, red card, you're out. Then we'll take their name, we'll go to the spinning wheel. The spinning wheel will be a spinning wheel filled with time lengths ranging from, let's say, 5 hours all the way up until like 2 years, right? We'll spin the wheel, and wherever it lands on is how long they get banned for. Thumper says, I find your ideas intriguing and wish to subscribe to your newsletter. That's great. All right, we're starting with Solo Lukewarm tonight, and Chuka, the Destroyer, and Jay Safari, and Rico. This is, I don't know what it's called. There's no song title. What is this one called, Lukewarm? Or is this just a beat? What is this? No song title yet. Got you. Believe in Me, maybe? All right. What about Do You Believe? Or Do You Believe in Me? I feel like A Question is a good song title. I know it's a bit long, but... Woo! Yo, this is hard as fuck, dude. I like this a lot. Is it not loud? It's loud as fuck for me. It's so loud for me. How's that? My mic is loud. I had it to... Oh, maybe I have it. I have it a bit louder than usual, too. This is super tough. Luke English says, yeah, this is fire. Bullet says, this is fire. Let us know what you think in the chat. The beat is... So there's like a couple artists on it. Big Music says fire, Turning Out says fire. But Lukewarm worked on the production side of things predominantly. some vocals in the outro. Yeah, you did produce your ass off. This shit's amazing, bro. I produced most of this. This beat is dumb hard. Yeah, this is great. This is one of the better, like, collab songs that I've heard in a while.
I held it down while you ran away.
Boom, stamp, approved. This is very good. Pat Sharp says fire. I really don't have any feedback. This is awesome. Like, you already know I've been a fan of, like, the stuff you sent in, but, like, on the production side of things, this shit is unreal. Love this outro as well. The Thumper says, I like it. Tomsy says, bonkers. That one was very good, man. Again, that's So Lukewarm on Instagram. If you want to go follow Lukewarm, and definitely tap in. If you're looking for production work, this man is clearly an absolute monster. So please, 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 make sure you tap in, follow, and support. That shit was fire. Tomsy, you're up next. What do we got? What do we got today, Tomsy? Yes, sir. I do commissions. Oh. Get your bread. Produced a whole dude's whole album recently. I bet that album's fire.
I see the past that's painted on your face.
Alright, this is Blurry. Let us know what you think in the chat. I did listen to this earlier today because you submitted it for the community playlist, which I appreciate. I listened to all of those submissions. So always make sure that you guys are submitting for these things. I'm literally listening to the submissions there as well. Especially if we don't get to you on stream. You know? Put this in the songs we found on Twitch playlist. Also, you heard that right. Also, really, really amazing when everything drops in together like this too. That's what Lukewarm says. This is real nice. Finish more songs. So smooth. Caratel says complete song. Lewis says this is killer. I agree with all of you. This one's very good. Look. I enjoyed it when I listened to it earlier today too. I turned it on and I was like, this shit is hard. Yami says this is a vibe. I have to say, I'm really, I fuck with how much you all appreciate different types of music. That's like one of my favorite things. I love listening to different types of music, different genres. And I love how much you guys love it too. It's so cool to all just enjoy genre-less music and stuff from different influences. It's cool. This feels like stuff from the 80s. Yeah, never be one of those one genre motherfuckers. Never. That's so lame. You miss out on so much. Genre blending is life. It's the future. Something that brings classical. Please bring me classical. I would love to hear classical music. I don't know how much technical feedback I could give you. I'm not a great composer from a technical standpoint, but I'm gonna listen. Tell me what I like. Maybe put it in my classical playlist. I have one of those. Look. It's me with my violin. The classical music I love playlist. Currently it is all anime music. Alice Avenue, welcome in. I'm Ray Louie. Are you still a subscriber? Are you watching without audio? It says you're watching without audio, bro. How can you do that? Do you have subtitles? Are they subtitling me? Can they do that? All right. That was Tomzy at Tomzy Music on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Very good. 6.5 minutes long. Yo. I mean, to be fair, I should expect that from a classical. That's like the piece of that's like a movement. 6.5 minutes is a movement. I'm dead. It's just a badge. Okay, good. Alice Avenue, welcome in for the first time. If you want to submit, all you gotta do is hit command submit. If you want to skip the queue, all you gotta do is hit command skip. And that'll explain how you do both those things.
Lost, we feel your pain. For anyone who's ever felt alone, we felt the same.
Take inspiration from hip hop, funk, disco, R&B, drum bass. You have to, bro.
We've been there.
It makes you a much better, well-rounded musician to listen to all forms of music. This is like, still, I know that you are, like I say this all the time, you make French dance and house music. Gates, what up? Chef Cook, what up? Lukewarm, the disco vibes. Christian Boule, what is your artist name? Please let me know. We'll bump you up into our priority queue. And Gates, make sure you submit in the Google form and we'll do the same thing for you. Oh, actually, I see you. I see you, Gates. This is tough, bro. French house and city pop for sure. That's what Lukewarm says. Fresh as fuck. Christian Boule. Then can you please just make sure you submit in the Google form so I can pull it from here. It'll go into this if you use the link in the chat. Oh. Boule says, God, this is so motherfucking good. Fresh as fuck. Afternoon cruise vibe, says the Thumpers. This is super chill.
For anybody that's ever felt lost, we feel your pain. For anyone who's ever felt alone, we felt the same.
This is mad chill, actually.
That's faced the darkness and despair.
It's a remix for a comp, but the original is zero like this. And all the other follows are copying the original. Yeah, this is cool, man. For me, this would absolutely, I don't care what anyone else's sounds like on that compilation. This is the one that I would listen to. Christian Boule, can you please make sure you submit in the Google form so I can pull you into the priority queue? Thank you. I can picture this on one of the GTA 5 radio stations. I didn't listen to the original, says Garotile. Sometimes that's better. Fresh palette. This part feels like Mario Kart for some reason. If you are in the queue and you want to subscribe or gift a sub, that will guarantee you get played on stream and bumped into our priority queue, which is marked in orange. That's the only way to guarantee you'll get played today. Otherwise, stick around for the last 30 minutes and we'll try and get through as many people as possible. Definitely Rainbow Road. Christian Boule, I want to make sure we get you on the priority queue, dude. Please use the submission form if you haven't. There's a link in the chat for you again. I want to make sure we get you. This is fun. What did V1 sound like? Corserine 3000 on Instagram if you're rocking with us. This is unreleased, yeah. If you want to keep up with Corserine, it's been a lot of cool stuff like this. I'm really a fan, like I'm a big French house guy. Like I enjoy French house. I enjoy city pop too. And most of Corserine's music that he sent has been kind of in that space, and I really do enjoy it. Thank you, Christian. We've got you in the priority queue now. Outro now. Can cut. No, we're going to let it run. That's what you get. You subscribe and you get played all the way through, man. We'll let it run in its entirety. That's just the rules. Odd Ghost up next. Oh. Oh. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm dead, Lukewarm. That's very funny. This beat is nice, bro. Every time I try to market this shit, I'm just losing bank. Love is a figure, the place I wanna be. Reach to everyone like I'm a motherfucking prodigy. I actually love this. Speak to me, no save your complex, but know that you can lean on me. Yeah, so I save my time. No feelings in my way. Make Odd Ghost. This got the follow, bro. It's really tight. This is really tight. Christian says Odd Ghost is a fucking goat. Them's big words. I love the groove on this too. This is a really great pocket V voice. But all the instrumentation is so nice. It's so warm. It feels good. It's always this good. No, the vibes are immaculate today. You guys came. You came with it. Easy, easy follow. Odd Ghost. The O in Ghost is an X. I actually love the treatment on all your visual too. I know we watched this. I remember watching this on stream. Definitely remember watching that back in March. Good stuff, man. I love that that's what you've been working on. I see you on all the streams. Yo, I appreciate that hustle too. That's what you got to do these days. You got to put yourself out there. Otherwise, people aren't going to see the shit, man. You're doing great. Like, I love the direction you've gone in. All right, Tristan Wells up next. This is Strangers. I don't really know if we've listened to Tristan Wells before. This might be new. It's sick, though. Lukewarm. You have a good rest of your evening. Hey, one, yes, have to respect the hustle. Two, I love this. This is truly like right in my sweet spot musically. The mix on this is heavenly. Sounds and feels amazing. Raw Moody, back in the chat. Yo, you guys are... It's been strong so far. We've only got a couple more in the priority subscriber queue. So if you did want to get in... First produced for Lil Dusty G. Nice. I'll be honest, I don't know who Lil Dusty G is. Should I? What's good, man? How are you? This is great, man. Bruh, you gifted 50 subs. You have a badge for that, so I got you, Jay. I believe you. Hey. Yeah, this is about to go on a couple different playlists of mine. Yeah, that's going in that. It's going in that update. I mean, yo, you guys let me know what you think, but I really have no feedback other than I really like this and I'm gonna playlist it and share it. This is probably gonna be one of my favorites from the next week. There's just something about it. There's something about the way it feels, like when you're listening to the production, like the mix, the vocal, the tone of the vocal, the lyrics, like it's doing it for me. This is a great song. How many streams does it have? Get out of here. This is not one of your most popular songs? I don't get it. I can hear Yeet in some spots, but like I can understand what he's saying. Yo, totally fair. Shamir. What is your artist name? It's an old song. You should, oh yeah, from 2021? You gotta bring that shit back, bro. It's very good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Good stuff. Oh, I did pull up the socials. What am I talking about? All right, Almighty Yami, Vexed, up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. These visuals are looking stunning already. Oh my God, sorry. There was 2 songs happening at the same time. I was so confused because I was like, wait, this Jersey Club drum that is really quiet in the mix doesn't make sense with this kind of like beautiful instrumentation that's happening on the other side. I'm an idiot. And we were just playing 2 things at the same time. All right, almighty Yami Vexed. This is what it actually sounds like. Sorry. Apologies to all. Let us know what you think in the chat. There is not a command for the queue, but I'll pull it up for you in a second after we get into the video. I don't want to give you guys the ability to see it. Maybe I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something for you guys. But right now it's all on a Google sheet. Yeah, I was so confused for a second there, bro. This is tough. I'm not crazy about the vocal mix on this, only because of the effects that are on the vocal. It's like a little, it sounds a little mechanical, a little robotic at times. But more in the tone of the vocal than anything. She is Blue says Jersey. She is Blue, welcome back. Nice to see you. I like this a lot though. That's just me, like if I'm being really critical, that's it. Gates says I like the vocal mix low-key, it's kind of boxy. That's fine. She is Blue wants to know who shot this. It was directed by Dimitri Dimitropoulos. That is the most Greek name I've ever heard in my life. Dimitri Dimitropoulos. Oh, you good, Ramudi? We'll get you. We'll get you right, bro. This sub is subbing. No, I like that. I'm gonna save the song. I'm gonna go find it really quickly on streaming. Vexed, bro. I do like that. I would listen to that. I mean, I will listen to that. I will listen to that. Tough, bro. Tough. It's been pretty good so far tonight, guys. Yami.825. Some more melodies would be sick. That's totally fair. I don't know that it needs... Like, at the same time, like, I think it's fine if it doesn't, because I feel like Jersey Club is not necessarily always the most melodic-driven subgenre. Like, to me, it is really more about, like, the... It's really more about the rhythmic elements, I feel like, of that genre. So, like, for me, the sub was subbing. The percussion was percussioning. So I'm gonna take it. And the vocals were great, too. You know what I mean? Like, that, those 3 things tied together, I think were great. I'm happy... The melody wasn't really the thing for me. I was... If anything, the vocal mix is not my style of vocal mix more than it's not a good vocal mix. And that's it. That's the only thing I can say is maybe not my style of vocal mix that I would go with, and that's all. But I couldn't really sit here and be like, yo, this is the one that I would do. You know what I mean? Sleepy T 1112, what's up? You like that one? This is Blue Notes and Golden Hours remastered by Christian Vool. I love the artwork for this. This is kind of jazz and blues. I mean, I didn't look at the genre first, but I had a feeling just based off of the album artwork that you were probably a jazz artist. And I love jazz. So this is super exciting. I love jazz and blues, as a matter of fact. We can talk about our favorite jazz and blues artists in the chat if you want to. I'm always happy to do that. Pops put me on a blues early with B.B. King. And then after that, it was kind of a slippery slope. And then I kind of got into jazz on my own. Probably via Miles Davis. Ooh. Yeah, this is sick, dude. We don't get that much jazz on here, so this is cool. So much freedom. This is awesome. Stevie Ray Vaughan was probably partially how I got into blues too. Like, it was around the same time, like towards the end of high school, when I started to like get into blues on my own and kind of dive into it. Oh, this is nice, bro. This is so nice. Oh, you're from Berlin? Let's go. I love this, man. This is the type of jazz that I enjoy. Like in like contemporary jazz right now. You're from Estonia, but you live in Berlin. I love that. This is like, when I think about contemporary jazz, like right now, this is probably what I would listen to. Like it's got maybe a little bit more structure. It feels like it's somewhat rooted in like hip hop elements as well. But we still have the improv and that kind of side of things that makes jazz so amazing to listen to. So yeah, like I'm super into this. Like I would put this in my, I have a playlist actually that I'm working on. Hey guys, I have a playlist. It's called And That's Jazz. So you can kind of see what I've been listening to. A little Vu, a little Benny Benac, some Orestes Gomez, some Artemis, a little Christian Scott Atunde Adjua, some Stanley Clark. Please do, especially when it comes out. Like once it comes out on streaming, let me know. I'm happy to support jazz. It's rare, like I said, it's rare that we get jazz in here, and it's cool that you make jazz. I fuck with jazz. I couldn't say this more. I couldn't more avidly say how much of a fan of jazz I am. I love sitting here during the day and just putting jazz on while I work. It's the most soothing thing ever. Some people hate it because it's like, you know, it's a lot going on. So it's like hard to like grasp, I think, for a casual listener, but I just love it. It helps me focus on the thing I'm doing. All genres are accepted. I will literally listen to any genre that you want to send me. We're not, right now we're listening to our first jazz submission. Or maybe not first ever, probably like second or third ever. But a rare gem. Did you play every instrument on this too? The only instrument line that I think could maybe improve slightly, because you're an unbelievable pianist, is probably the bass line. That's the only thing. I would work on your bass. It's just gotta have such a groove. I feel like at times the bass felt a little bit more static than it did like really moving with the music. And I think that's one of like the really amazing parts about jazz as well, is just, yeah, and that's fine, bro. Like, you're an unbelievable pianist. The piano was unreal. And mixing is an art in itself. That takes time. I honestly wouldn't even maybe suggest that you try and spend your time learning how to mix, because you're an amazing musician, and I feel like outsourcing the mixing part, if you could, would really just free up the time for you. And then, like, as far as the arrangement and the composition goes, like, you clearly can do that as well. But yeah, bro, like, just keep working at it. That was tight. I really enjoyed that a lot. Good stuff, man. Christian_Vool on Instagram. All right, Gates, you're up next. There's a fly in here. Where did you come from? Get out. Ah. Okay, Gates says the track was not found. If you could resend it, that would be great. In the meantime, we'll go to Ron Moody. No, you're good. It happens. It happens. We'll play Costa Brazil, and then if Gates, that is working, we'll play you next. All right? Raw_Moody on Instagram out of Chicago. I love the way this started, bro. Oh, this fucking sample, bro.
I might go a little local.
Oh!
I don't want an average life, no average wife, can't drive no Volvo. Let me try to keep shit real. Living out there, my sweet in the deal.
This is a fucking hit, dude.
On top of the hill with a couple bad holes on the coast of Brazil. Aha, new face, new place. Aha, new face, new place. Aha, new face, new place.
This slaps.
Aha, new face, new place. Aha, new face, new place. Aha, new face, new place with a couple bad holes on the coast of Brazil.
Yes, dude. Oh my god. You hit us with the bilingual, bruh? Yes.
Ocean breeze, they got a club right there on the
Yes.
If you pretty, they don't check ID. Baby, come right through, you don't pay no fee.
I just immediately put this into two playlists. But yo, I love this. September 1st.
New face, new place, aha. New face, new place with a couple bad hoes on the coast of Brazil, aha. New face, new place, aha.
This is so catchy. Kid Cisco, what's up?
Couple bad hoes on the coast of Brazil.
This is so catchy, yo. This fly. I'm gonna kill this fly. Get out of here. Yes. I'm glad that you stayed in this language into the part where the beat dropped in this verse too. Arabic? Right?
Let me try to keep shit real. Living out here, my sweet in the deal. Villa I built on top of the hill with a couple bad hoes on the coast of Brazil. New face, new place.
This is super fire, bro. I mean, we've listened to a lot of your music and I've liked a lot of it, but this one is different. Yeah, I love that you stayed in Arabic going into the second verse or third verse. I'm gonna be that's an earworm, bro. And the Arabic sounds so good. I've listened to a lot of Arabic music and it doesn't always sound so smooth. But I just think the way you delivered it, like, it's just so good. Chorus is super vibey. Raw__moody on Instagram. That was great, man. What up, Balioff? Jesus, I can't read today. Today has been a bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. My brain is mush. Had some big meetings today. Lots of thinking, you know? Some days when you gotta think a lot of work, it's hard to make your brain do anything else after work.
Monumental changes, but still moving.
This is Gates with Mind Interlude. I would love to listen to your song, bro. I love hearing stuff from different countries. If you could just submit here. Yeah, bro. That shit was amazing. Thank you for sending that. And if you want to skip the queue, there are the instructions for you too, Balioff. This feels really good too, Gates. Yo, what is going on right now? You guys have all come in with some of the strongest songs that I've ever heard from any of you. GAT3S_ on Instagram. Yo, you already stepped it up. You already stepped up the music, bro. Like, literally everyone who submitted today, this has just been amazing so far. Days that I spent there, weeks that I spent there, months that I spent here. Nights where you were on my mind, yeah. Days that I spent there, weeks that I spent there, months that I spent there. This part is so nice. Sleepy T, thank you. I am a little bit thirsty. Only Tides says Gates. Thumpers, do you automatically resub every month? Because you definitely do, if so. You get 1 free month of skip if you're an automatic resubscriber. That was hard, Gates. I really like that a lot, man. I can't wait to hear more. Like, that space feels so perfect for your voice, man. All right, Down Like Demo. Produced by Caniel. This is Jay Cortez. This feels a little different, bro. This is a little different from you. Nam DGT, thanks for the follow.
Baby, what's the move? How you get like that? Who I'm feeling you? Damn. Love the way you move your hips like that. Put me in the mood, yeah. Put the drip like Bobby. Baby, strip get naughty. Baby, I wanna kiss your body. Baby, girl, come on. Got me going crazy. Body so amazing.
So, all right, the only feedback that I have, I don't know if this bass line feels right, bro. I feel like you're on key, but the bass sounds kind of off to me, and I don't know if that's just me. It is. It's tough though.
Tryna take it to the crib and put it down.
This flow is really good. That was like a very Jack Harlow-esque, like bouncy ass song that we were just listening to. All right, guys, we have one more priority subscriber submission right now. If you do subscribe or gift a sub, you do get bumped into this orange queue. That would mean that you are next. If you want to do that, you can. It's free if you have Amazon Prime. I think it's $5 if you don't. But if you don't want to subscribe or gift a sub, that's fine. If we get through this one and no one else has done it, I'm going to take... Oh, that's who it's going to? Fire, bro. So if anybody does subscribe or gift a sub, great. But if not, I'm going to take all these names. I'm going to put them into a spinny wheel, and we're going to go randomly. And we'll do that for the next, like, 40-ish minutes until we get into the free bumps from the chat. So, auto-subscribers, please let me know. Thumpers, I'll do that for you, because I feel like you haven't used it for a couple months. Mid-tension code, let us know what you think in the chat.
Never switch for a bad, no the code.
I like the video on this as well.
You're not finna play with my name, that's the bro. They not finna play with my name. My daughter, she know that her dad.
Can You Please Go Crazy by Breezy is one of my favorite songs. Honestly.
My wife never switch for a bad, no the code. You're not finna play with my name, that's the bro. They not finna play with my name.
Oh, I got you.
She know that her dad feel the bro.
This is a really nice music video.
I change the direction like running a post. Lyrics transparent like Danny the Ghost. Moving a tongue but not doing the most. Can't lose, I know it's
I don't know how I feel about the song on top of the production.
I'ma talk to him like my name Lil Key.
Like, I kind of like what you were trying to do.
Dope in the verses like moving the key. Oh yeah, just wait till I
but at the same time, the delivery style maybe feels like it doesn't fit on the production. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Oh, he's from Portland. That's fire. I do like how playful the video feels, and I think the video is selling me more so on the song.
I got a team, I know that. We stepping like Kenny and Kodak.
I see what he's trying to do for sure too. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
You was there, you was running it up, then you sold. My wife never switched for a band, no the code.
Only because maybe I feel like there needs to be a more melodic vocal element than we're getting.
My daughter, she know that her dad feel the road.
But I don't know, because like Blog Era Me would have probably loved this. When Wiz was rapping over indie songs, I loved it. No, you know what? I do fuck with this. Can I donate PayPal instead of subscribe? Yeah, you can. It's not really something that I love to do. But sure, you can. You can use that if you want to. It's definitely a contrasting sound. I think it's one of the things that grows. It definitely grows on you. Like, I will say, like, the longer I listen to it, the more I got it and the more I felt it. And I do think that the video really helped sell the whole vibe to me as well. But I do think that by the time we got to, is that called code? Yeah, but I do like that. You know? I definitely want to keep rapping over the indie production. I'm trying to normalize it, I guess. It's kind of cool. Like, I'm definitely not mad at it. You know what I mean? If you don't... So, here's somebody you should listen to who I think does a really good job of that as well, Mia. If you don't, it's Haji Gaviota. Yeah, we can just fucking show you guys real quickly. Because we got time. So, I think Haji does a really good job of this.
What can
I mean, his new stuff definitely leans a little bit more hip-hop than indie. But if you go back to some of his other music... Like, maybe this is not the... Like, I think if you can start introducing some more melodic elements vocally too. Oh damn, bro, that's crazy. Thank you. You definitely didn't have to send me $20 on PayPal, but yeah, I got you. You're in the priority queue. You're in the priority queue. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. Like, even doing things like formant shifting and just fucking with the vocal to make it feel more melodic even if it isn't. I do think that that's the thing that ties it all together a little bit. But I like the direction you're going in. I think it's really interesting. And I can't wait to hear more because I'm a fan of indie music as well. So, like, hearing rap and indie kind of melded together like that is definitely an interesting thing for me. And it got my attention, you know what I mean? Whoa. Okay, this is Murder Weapon Project 44 remix. I don't really know what to expect here from the Thump, but... Did you send this in, Thumpers? This was you, right? Vocalist is from KMFD. What is KMFDM? Is that some sort of like metal band? Haven't made a song in 2 years. Looking to get back into it for sure. Just in an unreleased from the vault. Oh, that's amazing. An industrial band? Okay, you produced the album. This is kind of crazy already. Let us know what you think in the chat. This feels like something that they would listen to in Berlin. This feels like, you know in The Matrix? When they go into that like crazy like underground vampire bar? Vampire in question marks, because I'm not sure. But you know what I mean, that scene where they go down, they gotta talk to the Merovingian. This is that. And like all the lasers are going and everyone's in latex. This is that. This could have been a TNA entrance theme song, so Shoevi Asante. Yeah, for like some sort of like, what kind of wrestler would you be? What kind of shit, what would your shit be? You'd have to be in like straight up just like leather harness and shit, like. That's your entrance theme song. And you come out. You have the mask on. The harness. What would your name be? I don't think they could put that on TV. Wrestling is for kids. Absolutely leather and whips for the wrestler. I don't think this can be consumed by anybody who's not wearing leather and whips. I mean, oh man. I mean, it was tough. It's really not like something that I'm used to listening to, so I don't know that I'm the person to give feedback on it, but it sounded good. Like it immediately put me in the place where I think it was supposed to put me from listening to it. So I feel like that is grounds enough to be like, yeah, that was good. In the space that it's in, I feel like that's good in the space it's in, no? All right. How do I say the name also? How do I say the name? Is Namdi right? Young J Official, how can I send you a song with no link? So I would suggest using something called Untitled App, but you can also use Disco or SoundCloud or something. Namdi, that's right. All right, cool. This is Namdi with Poltergeist. This is from the vault. It's unreleased. Namdi has not made music in 2 years, which I am personally somebody who's had that exact same experience where I did not make music for the longest amount of time. So I know how this feels. But you don't have any socials at all? Because this is very good. I love this. You can make multiple submissions. Yeah, you can do as many submissions as you want. You can do as many subscribes or gifted subs as you want to. I love this, bro. Well, one, you gotta get some socials, because I want to follow you and keep up. But I have no idea how to do that. This is so dope. I'm not gonna lie, this type of music is the music I love. Like, there's a lot of music that I love. But like in hip hop, like this melodic hip hop stuff that's like a little sad, like, I love this. Like I was a Juice WRLD fan. I like Peep a lot. Like, I love Lil TJ, like anything in this space. I love Rod Wave. Like this space is a space I really thoroughly enjoy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I was a bit of an emo kid, so like it feels like it feels like this is emo rap. Well, I guess that's what it is, right? It's emo rap, so that's it. Mystery solved. I like emo rap because I like emo music.
What you wanna do, I say, I'ma go MIA, okay. Stuck in in the same old place, and I can't change my ways, okay?
All right, we're pulling the spinny wheel back up.
Okay. Stuck in the same
We're gonna do some random picks because we got through all the subs.
What you wanna do, I say. I'm
So maybe you'll get lucky and get bumped up 30 minutes ahead of time.
What you wanna do, I say. I'ma go MIA, okay. Stuck in the same old place, and I can't change my ways, okay?
Now the melodies on this are really cool. Honestly, I would put this out. Like if you haven't put it, you haven't made a song in 2 years, but you got songs like this that you're sitting on. Just put this out, bro. Give yourself some time to make new music while you have something out. But I do think people will fuck with this. Like it doesn't feel old. It doesn't feel like outdated. Like I know you made it 2 years ago, but it still feels really current. At least to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not because everybody's doing the rage music shit now. But like to me, that still feels really current. It still feels like a relevant song. It still feels like something you could put out and people would listen to and enjoy. So, all right. So we're doing some free bumps now. We're gonna do this spinny wheel. But yeah, Namdi, get on the social thing because I want to follow you and keep up. You know what I mean? Like more like selfishly, I just want you to get an Instagram so I can follow you and keep up with the journey and see if we can support. Because the music is good. Who's next? Swipe. Namdi, you don't have to do it again. If you don't have to donate again, you can just tell me. You can just send me another song. Usually this, because the subs only cost $5, so like in theory, you just did 4. T-Mech, we're gonna bump you up right now and play this song. For these free ones, we might not play the song all the way through. We're still gonna give feedback and let people know what we think. But just in the essence of getting through as many songs as possible in a stream, which is always the goal. That being said, if we get sucked in and we just really like the song, the odds of us listening to the song all the way through are pretty high. I'm easy to distract. Bruh, you absolutely did not have to do that. That is so unnecessarily kind, but I do really appreciate it. If you have another song that you would like me to bump up, please let me know. Feel free to send anything you want in, and I got you. You don't have to do it again, even if it's a couple songs, alright? Real Hato says, hell yeah. Thumper says, nice gnarly guitar tone here. Schwaby also said, I can't believe you left music alone for 2 years. I did it. I know what that's like. And it's not necessarily that you leave it alone, but sometimes it's just you can't do it. Tariq Mekanen, this is dope, bro. That's very timely lyrics though. Experimental is cool. I like that. I do think on this one, lyrically, some things could improve. Oh, this is Rough Around the Edges did this with a $40 mic on BandLab. That's crazy. This is a BandLab. This is a BandLab release? A BandLab recording? Yeah, like I had a period of like 6 years where I just couldn't make music, man. Like I'll be honest, like I tried, and every time I tried, I would just get so frustrated and stop, and like I just couldn't write. And that's when I kind of dived into producing more and like just learn more about that and spend the time playing music and improving at playing piano. So it's not necessarily that you leave it alone. Yeah, it's just that sometimes the path takes you on a different direction, and it's okay. Like I always try to remind myself, like at the end of the day, like I know where I want to be at the end of my career, and I know what I want to be, or I know what I want to have done. So everything that happens in between doesn't really matter as much as I used to think it did. Now it's just about getting to that final goal, and as long as I'm doing something that helps me get there some way, somehow in the long run, I think I'm okay with that. You know, like it's still, I'm still practicing, I'm still doing the things that I need to do. I got a piano and I just play that sometimes and sing songs and like have a great time doing that. Oh fuck, that's so sad, bro. I'm sorry. One of our artists, Ajna, had a similar experience and it really fucked him up too. I feel that too, Namdi. I also have a corporate job where I make a good amount of money. It's not my passion either. It's
with
not
Trojan bearskin.
I mean,
raw.
what I do now is, but like generally, like I've had corporate jobs that aren't really what I want to do. So I definitely understand that too, and that can also take a lot out of you creatively, honestly. Officially Exus, no, you haven't missed it yet. Yeah, that's really horrible, man. Like I'm so sorry to hear that you went through that. Just know though, there is a community of people out there. Like I don't know where you're based, but there's obviously a community of people out there who do, like here, honestly, in the Discord and shit, that are down to talk and just work with you and collaborate and help you however they can. We have an emotional support channel too if you just want to talk to people. So please, just yeah. Keep making music though. Like if you're ready to get back into it and you feel ready, please do. You got a real talent. Where are you, babe? Just out of interest. And I can understand like it must be really difficult to get back to making music and watch or something like that. Dallas? Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I didn't even ask. Where are you guys all from? We got Massachusetts in the chat today too. We got Dallas. I mean, literally the only other artist that I know from Dallas right now is probably D Gotti, right? Oh, Sleepy T's in Dallas as well. Fire. Samiel, what's your artist name? This one's tough too, bro. I know you said it's experimental, but like in the best way. We got a couple LA people in the chat. Samiel, what's your artist name? And did you submit in the queue already? Honestly, I don't really have too much feedback either. Like these are really like polished songs, it feels like. Like the layers are there. I love the way that you use your voice. I don't know, there's like so much emotion in the way you deliver your lyrics too, man. Like, I think the melodies are really strong. Cannon says this is fire. Like, yeah, like let us know what you think in the chat, because for me, I mean, these feel super polished, bro. Sleepy T says he got beats for you. Like, there's gonna be people in this community that definitely want to work with you. Check the Ryan Rubin. What's good, bro? We got Sacramento in the chat. Sacktown. I was pretty tough. I hate that you don't have socials, man. Are you sure you don't even have a personal or anything? Just one more skip in the skip queue right now, Cannon. So if you want to get bumped up, now would be a good time. No socials is crazy, bro. I need you to get socials, Namdi. I gotta follow you. I'm trying to follow you, bro. This is Fight by Adeem. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh shit. The electronic music has made it back into the stream. I'm not mad. Back in the studio next week is beautiful. This better have the fattest drop. Whenever an electronic song starts with these like these airy vocals and like a really deep like swelling synth like wall, I expect a big drop. Now, what kind of drop we're gonna get? Unclear. Is it gonna be house? This is gonna be hard style. This is gonna be dubstep. We're about to find out. Oh yeah, I'm glad that this is the way it went and not dubstep. Yeah, this is tough, ADM. Where are you from? Yo, this shit feels good, man. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, officially exit this board. I agree. Real Hados says this fucking rocks. Black Castle says tough. You from Mexico? Cool. What part of Mexico are you from? This weirdly feels like something that you would hear in like Mexico. Oh shit. Fuck with it. I do not see you. Thank you. Shuevi Asante, I love this. I can vibe with the song. This would go hard to be at a club for sure. Like I could see a DJ working this into their set. You know what I mean? This feels like it would mix really easy with like another song too. This drop is tough, dude. This is that Asphalt 8 music. This also feels like the Matrix in a different way. This is not the Matrix in the, in the thing in the basement. This is the Matrix when they're racing on the highway, jumping from car to car, fighting each other. I swear to God, I have not watched the Matrix recently, but I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of it, and that's why I'm talking about it right now. ADM music. Oh, sorry, ADM music. AAYDEM music on Instagram. That was tough, bro. I really liked that a lot. I really liked that a lot. Are you gonna release that on like streaming and stuff? When is that coming out? Let's do a soundtrack for it. Yeah, let's do a soundtrack for the Matrix, guys. What genre is that considered? I don't want to misspeak on electronic genres because I don't produce a particular about it. I would say I don't even know. Like what is the subgenre of house? Oh, this shit was tough. Regardless, I like that a lot.
Just a
Can't wait to
little
hear
bit,
more from you.
Just a little bit.
I did not see a little. Let us know what you think in the chat.
What up, black man? What up, black lady? What do I start slavery days or the mid 80s?
Has anyone ever told you your voice almost sounds like the Notorious B.I.G.'s voice? It's like slightly higher register, but you have the same pronunciation. And like the way that you rap, like low key. You guys hear that?
Some places can't hold the
like the
word
flow
in their
too.
hand. I'm crying out, Lord, please heal our land.
You did hear that before? I mean, you should low-key use that to your advantage, bro. You could kill it on content, like on socials, if you just did, this is what Notorious B.I.G. would sound like on XYZ song that's popular. And if you, like if you just started freestyling over like really popular songs, I could see that going viral. You know what I mean?
When I was young, I never dreamed you can go.
Mix could use another round of revisions for sure. It could be smoother. But like, if you played off of that, like, cause it's like uncanny, bro.
Maybe change the first mind. Where they got them, people died, it's the blood mine. And they're disabled, it's like they only see the half. But no one knows
Def Biggie if you from Uptown. The mix is like down. I think you have a great tone and a great style.
My parents worked hard, still gotta act
What label would you recommend to release a song for you, Samuel? The dance one? I mean, probably like Ultra or something, right? Like realistically, isn't that like the pinnacle? Ultra, like spinning records or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. What are the other electronic ones? Dimmock?
Stuff real, but I still see a force field. But if I die,
I feel like Ultra because they do like a lot of big like rooms, big room type shit, right?
Mask locked up, some shouldn't be.
Yeah. I mean, you can, or you can literally just go through PayPal, I guess. People have been asking me. I have the PayPal in here if anybody ever wants to just do that. I don't have a problem with it. This beat's nice, bro. I like the sample on this beat. To be fair, I probably would have cut this outro out though. Probably would have ended it at. I probably would have ended the song right here, and just faded out at 2:55. It feels like a natural resolution because you take the vocal out for so long, and then it kind of comes back in out of nowhere. So for me, that's maybe the only feedback. Like outside of the vocal mix, like sometimes you could just end the song early. You know what I mean? Like I feel like sometimes we like make shit and then we get to a point and we're like, oh, like should I have more just to fill out the beat? You can always just cut the beat. Like I feel like as an artist, you should take it upon yourself to produce the song as well and just fuck with the arrangement if you need to. Like I don't know. My advice to artists is always just do what's best for the song because like at the end of the day, that's really what making music is about. I don't know, people will tell you a bunch of different shit, but like when I'm in the studio with people, I try to be like, all right, yo, do what's best for the song. Oh. All right. Hold on. We have one that came in from Kenan. Malik English. We will pull you up next though. Wait, Kenan, what is your what's your artist name? And is it in the submission queue? Oh, wrong thing. I just don't see Kenan in here. I guess we'll play the Malik English one while we wait. Let's play the Malik English one while we wait. Remove. Alright, this song's called Haunted by Malik English. Honestly, I gotta be honest, I have listened to this one already as well, and I really like it when I listen to it. So, this one went in the new music who this playlist this week. I did it. Maybe I lied. Maybe I put it in something else. Oh, can you put it in the form that I just put in the chat for you, Kenan? Yeah. Thank you so much. Actually, I think this was maybe the community playlist I listened to this for. I know I listened to it this week though, and I did like it when I heard it. Malik.English on Instagram. Again, like I said, I'm into the emo rap shit, so I'm gonna enjoy it if it feels good. That dude says vocal melody's dope. Yeah, I like it too. I just had to let you go. I don't wanna see no go. Please forgive me if I'm being way too honest. I think lyrically this could be stronger at times. You know, if I already sit and I listen to the lyrics heavily, like the song is cool, but I think the thing that would make it better is just slight edits to the lyrics. I think there are times where it could be slightly catchier, times where it could be like a little easier to digest. I love the production. I love the melodies. I think the vocal delivery is also really good. But if anything, like if I was being really picky and I was like, all right, like how could this improve? It would just be in the songwriting and making sure, especially for music like that, right? Like it has to be super, super catchy. I just think that like if you're making like contemporary rap music, the catchiness is maybe the most important part, because the marketing is going to be tough without it having like a really viral feeling hook. You know what I mean? Like it has to translate to like the widest audience, which is the tough part about it. All right, Tierson West. I don't even know. Demo, very rough mix / recording. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, and that's me being really picky too. I enjoyed the song still. Okay, Namdi, send it in. I'm just gonna bump you up, all right? Oh, Sleepy T, what's your artist name? Let me know in the chat. So I like this. Cut the order. I very rarely say this. Last Pool Boy, what's up? What's going on? Christian says it proves I refuse to make hooks on principle. Well, you're a jazz artist though, so that makes sense. I feel like jazz is not a hooky kind of. It's not a hooky genre. Okay, so on this one, I like the writing. I hear some. I mean, it's a rough recording, so I don't want to be like. Timing is one thing. Figure out the timing. Oh, you do hip hop as well. Okay, well then maybe not. Vocals feel dry, but also feel like they have too much auto-tune on them. This is just a demo, like very rough mix though. Jazz doesn't pay the bills. I'm dead, bro. That's terrible. Metal's got hooks, but they're different. That's true. So my biggest thing are the timing issues, right? Like make sure when you go back into re-record this, make sure that you're on, the timing is on. Definitely potential. The other thing that I would say, right? At a certain point, the flow and the melody become repetitive. So you need to make sure that you do more to just add more variation in those moments. Like I like the vocal honestly. Like I like the idea that you're going for.
I confess I couldn't see the line.
But more variation in the melody and in the rhythm of the delivery.
Yeah, baby, that flew by. Summer heat waves, and we got
More
cold
vocal
nights.
layers.
I know every story
You're definitely gonna need
has
that in a
two
melodic
sides.
driving
Somewhere
vocal
in the
song.
middle is where the truth lies. Put in my heart, got burned out.
So Neo Soul, I'm dead. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't want to be like too harsh on it, you know what I mean? Because it is so early on. I like the idea though, and I would definitely continue to build off the idea. Bello, don't even worry about it, bro. Everybody's got a life outside of here. I'm never upset. I'm never upset. It's been a good stream so far, honestly. We've had some really great music. The first like 25, 30 minutes was unreal. Yeah, so I like the idea, like I said. I think the things to work on are obviously, one, finishing the song, right? I don't know that I have any issues with the actual lyrics. I think the lyrics are pretty strong. But especially in the vocal layers, the auto-tune, you could do a little bit less. I feel like the auto-tune was a little bit too much on that one. It's rare that I say that. So that's the only reason that I can be like, yeah, it feels like the autotune was loud. But honestly, it was like, you know, as a demo recording, as like the beginnings of a song, I would tell you to finish that. that is good. Because if I was sitting there being like, yo, that's not it, man, give up on it, that's when the shit is bad. You know what I mean? So I'd definitely work on it. Tierson West on Instagram. Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, bro, like, I'm very much under the, and like, I'm not the whole audience, you know what I mean? So that's the other thing to keep in mind too. Sleepy T, which song do you want off of this? Can you please just let me know which song to pick off the price of art? Usually I just ask that people send in one instead of a whole project. So, or should I do I'll do the jazzy one. I'll do the jazzy one because you sent in a jazz song too. I want to hear your jazz shit, if I'm being honest. Sleepy T? Too late. I've dictated.
I saw.
This shit's fucking sad, bro. Alright, this is AA34 by Sleepy T. This isn't Always Sunny in Philadelphia sample? You goddamn right it is. I don't know why I asked. I should have just made the decision from the jump. Hey. Kind of nice, honestly. This is not the type of rap. I can't do these raps, but I could hear somebody rapping on it. I can't rap like that personally. That kind of a flow though, for sure, right? Like that's what I could hear on this. At sleepy_T_33 on Instagram. Sounds more like an R&B record to me. Ooh, that'd be cool. The vibe is very much there. I like this. All right, we are about 8 minutes out from bumping people up from the chat for free too. So stick around if you want to get bumped up from the chat for free. We'll be doing that very shortly. We got one more from Namdi. And then I guess while we're listening to these, maybe like a PNW rap, like a Mine for sure. All right, this is Namdi Hadouken. Hadouken! What the fuck? Put this music out. This is hard. I mean, this is ready to go. Why don't you have socials, bro? I'm trying to follow you. Are you lying? You're a liar. You're not a liar. Okay, fine. This is not you? Is this you? This is not you? This is not you, right? No. Is this you? Is this you? I refuse to stop looking until I find you. Alright, well maybe, alright. If none of these are you, you may want to think about a different artist name. Purely because the SEO is going to be an absolute fucking nightmare if these people already exist. And also, this guy is going to be the one, like, he's literally got your name on Instagram, which is not going to be good. So I'd maybe think about that, especially because you're rebranding anyway and you're about to start again. You know what I mean? Like, maybe think about that. That might be worth it. All right. Should I play you guys a rough thing that I've been working on while I put together this free bump list? Cool record. I'm dead. You're fucking hilarious. You guys are trolls. Oh, I just did a better mix on this, though. It sounds different now. Sure, I'll do this one. This one's a bit weird, but I kind of really love it. All of these, like, I literally just made this week, so I'm still trying to figure out the arrangement and the mixes on them, but I like these ideas. In the meantime, if you're in the chat, send me your artist name in the chat right now. We're bumping people up from the chat for free. You have to have sent it in the Google form to get bumped up, but put your artist name in the chat right now. We'll build a secondary queue while this plays. I have a feeling the drums are going to come in super hard. I guess we'll find out. Oh, when this shit drops, though, it's fucking awesome. I've been on a little bit of an experimental vibe recently myself, too, so. Again, if you're here in the chat and you want to get bumped up for free, now's the time. Put your artist name in the chat. I'm glad you like him, man. I started with the... Definitely some backpack music for sure. I make weird shit, bro. I got the nana, my son, 300 in the mist, got a list on the back, and it's got things on the neck. I want to wear, got a million on the map. I don't know where, got a million on the map. 100 my money inside on it, and I'm money, I start running. I'm out running, I'm hot on it. And it's 100. Wait, I got a million on the middle, let it mail. When I get the mail, when I thought I get the layer. I got the mail, like I'm on the mail. I've been paying how the shit on Lisa. I got a teacher. I got the father, got the inner. And I want to you're my bitch, shit eater. Oh, I got a hunt here, my black mom, honey, got a runs on the hunt. Like on the hunt. I'm trying to stack beats up right now because I've mostly been making dance music all year. Like, there's a secret Kayvan album on SoundCloud for short vocals and all. Yeah, 100%. Okay, June, what's your artist name? Let me know in the chat. We'll pull it up. This one sounds different now. Like, the synths have been mixed a little bit better. But this, I've been making weird dance music like this all year. Like I said, been a bit of a weird week for me as far as producing goes. There's different details to this now that I'm really happy with, though, so. Thanks. The mix is a bit off on this version, but I'm pretty happy with the way it sounds. Yeah, I literally just do everything right here. I actually do have an electronic project that I'm kind of sitting on right now that I think I'm gonna put out. I just need to get it mixed. Everything's a little bit more balanced in the second version of the mix. I wish I'd bounced it, but everything is more balanced in the new version of it. The synths have a little bit more effect, a little bit more movement. We got more buses on there. We've got more sends happening. This is like raw, like idea out and then arranged type shit. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, absolutely, Christian. Here, we're doing free bumps right now, so I'll just put it to the top. You know, Bella, that's great because... Fuck. Should I shit? Okay, wait. Wait a second. I'm gonna show you guys something that not many people have seen. But... So I was on Dolly, right? After I started making all this electronic music, I was on Dolly. And I was like, yo, like, what is the electronic music that I've made feel like? And to me, it felt exactly like that. It felt like a racing game. It felt like some sort of, like, crazy, like, you know, just neon, just super, like, crazy, like, and anyway, so I came up with this concept of artwork that is all neon and car related. And then all the song titles are, like, you know, car related as well. And then the last one is family, just as a joke, like a Fast and the Furious joke. But I think that when I do eventually just put the shit out, like, this is probably what the concept will be. Just really neon racer kind of vibes, because I think that's the type of music that I make on the electronic side. Yeah. There you go. You guys have seen what not many people have seen. Yeah, it's a family. So the idea is, like, it's a weird concept, right? I don't know. I was in the car and I just came up with it one day. But, like, the concept is, like, quite literally, like, life through the eyes of a racer. Like, from birth to, like, fail, like, you build up, you fail, you rebuild, you crash, you burn, like, the whole thing is like a concept of life through the eyes of a street racer. You know? This is literally why I couldn't do a non-creative job, guys. Because motherfuckers been just only coming up with creative shit like my whole life. I couldn't just do a regular job. Not a nasty sinus infection, bro. This is the result of high fever and NyQuil. Well, this is beautiful. Oh, you're nice with it on the guitar too, bro. Oh, we got vocal. Oh, yeah. I love the edits on the vocal, actually. Like, the edit on the vocal is really, really nice.
Take you back to a time when we were so much in love, baby. Ooh, yeah.
I kind of almost want a little bit more form and shifting higher on the vocal too, even if it's like a layer. You know what I mean? Like the high form of like almost like Georgia Smith, like On My Mind Predator remix type vocal. Also was not expecting it to go in this direction at all, so you 1000% just took me by surprise with the way this switched up. But on that vocal, yeah, like think Predator, Georgia Smith, On My Mind on the vocal mix as a reference. What? Intro felt like a Dilla beat off of Welcome to Detroit. That's a fact. Oh, and the jazz comes back in. This is cool as fuck. I've never heard anything like this at all. Wow, the vocals are so beautiful too. is cool, man. So unique. Sinus infection meets NyQuil. What? What? This feels like someone's like DJ mix. The way that it moves between like these different like movements is crazy, bro. Feels like a score 100%. Unreal. Yeah, you're a fantastic composer, man. Like, not to mention, like, aside of the fact that, like, the individual movements of everything are really amazing, what's more incredible is how seamlessly each of these pieces go together and move. Like, it's just, this is very difficult arrangement to do in a way that makes sense. And in, like, not just from a music theory standpoint, but like as a listener. And it's actually kind of incredible the way in 4 minutes and 24 seconds you fit in 4 or 5 different songs, but they all flow together in a way that feels supernatural. That's incredible. Great job. Whoops. Christian_Vool. I believe on Instagram too, right? What's your IG again? Christian_Vool. Bro, you're nice with it. Very cool. All right, got Malik English up next. This is unreleased stuff. Very fire, very fire. All right, Malik English, unreleased. Lit's outro. I'm curious to see where this goes.
My biggest enemy. I my biggest enemy. I knew she even get a sense of me. I just feeling her head up.
The full title is Lucky in the Sky with VVs. Bro, I'm dead. That's awesome. Oh, sorry, Lucy in the Sky with VVs. I love that. The Beatles reference. That's pretty cool. 4 to 8 bars is something you move on in the same scale. Usually trying to make. That's pretty tight. That's pretty much what I do when I make beats too. I make 8-bar loops, 8 to 16 bar loops, and then if I really like it, I'll come back and I'll arrange the shit. Fever Dream, we got you in the queue. Is Robin Florence still in here? Because I know she came in at the beginning, but no one said anything. I'm trying to remember who was in the chat so I can make sure we pull them up into the free bumps. If you are here in the chat, that's what we're doing right now. We're bumping free people up in the chat. We might not listen to the songs all the way through just so we can get through more of them. We have about 25 minutes left. 30 minutes, actually. So I might get to everybody. I like this. I would tune the vocals a little bit more. Just a tiny bit. Sorry. I would tune the vocals just a tiny bit more. Christian, have a good day at work, man. Wait, you live in Berlin, isn't it? Is it the morning there now, or is it the middle of the night? It's the morning, right? It's like 6 to 7 a.m. Night? Oh, night. That's a late night shift, bro. Be safe. Have a good night shift. He's working that night shift. Oh, work remote for a U.S. company. Okay, well then. West Coast based? Still, that's still the night shift, right? Valley says he's working that night shift. Again, if you're here in the chat and you're an artist who submitted today, please put your artist name in the chat. We're bumping people up from the chat for free right now. Yeah, right? It's like 4:30 on the East Coast, on the West Coast. I really like this idea. I love the reference to the Beatles too. Hato, I got you in there as well. Schno Xavier, I'll get you. Camel, we will get you in there as well. Yeah. I like that overall. I think still dialing in the vocal mix just a tiny bit. It's not. It's like almost there, but it's, you know, it's close. It needs something else. Budowski by Oliver Rothstein. Who is Budowski? No, Budowski?
Them top tier bars, I could go beyond it. I seen certain.
Wait, before we play the song, I hate to be a dick, but the song title is spelled wrong on the album artwork, and I don't know if anybody has noticed this yet, but I just felt like I should maybe say something. Because you can replace that, you know what I mean? Like, you go to the distributor and just replace that artwork. But it's spelled wrong on the album artwork.
Charter flights out of Greece, she turned freak, she thought I was Giannis.
I like this, though.
Who knew in these beats that I could be honest? When I was pistol P in the streets for some days,
definitely saved it, because his voice is tough.
Now I write you in cool,
yeah, and the beat's hard.
Like
Bali, we got you. Wyatt, what's up?
I can score without it touching the floor. I'm corking tragic. 1,000 perks and rush it up quick. Who wanted a Sonic? He needs a fix. I'm in the whip on Aramingo. Turning to Sonic. He want consignment for the food, but he still carry the balance.
This is OD.
I put in work so that I can skate when I move. I carry with balance. I used to think that I was destined to lose, so I turned up the pilot. I'm turning 1 or 2. They say God did it like Colin. The lot of cane can.
Or is it spelled wrong in the fucking? No, the song title is spelled wrong, bro. It's not the album artwork. It seems like it's supposed to be Buddha Whiskey, but on Spotify it's Budowski. So it actually looks like it's not the album artwork, it's the song title that's spelled wrong.
Plug said he having a cell, we can eat off the BOGO. Hard press is all serve, I'm calling my shit the froyo. Make sure you match the gloves.
I would fucking lose it, bro. If that was me, and we'd put this fucking song out and the song title was wrong. Oh man, I would be so tight. This shit is tough. Easy save. His album drops tonight. I hope they fixed it. J Electronica vibes, and some of you are gonna dislike me for saying this. I'm not a big J Electronica fan. I actually liked this more than I like J Electronica, if I'm being honest.
You taste like alcohol. With you, I felt it all.
I know. Some of you are gonna be really upset by that, and that's fine. This is crazy, Black Castle. It's definitely had Griselda aura to it. This is tough too, Black Castles. Crazy production, bro. That is a unbelievably catchy fucking like synth, like horny kind of hook that you got in there. Wild. Okay, so I do feel like these vocals are maybe a little bit too like a little too somber in comparison to the hook. The vocals could come up a little bit in the overall mix as well. I agree with Ruben. But I feel like the verse is maybe the challenge here is to maybe make the verse feel less somber. Maybe especially because of this horn feels very light. You know what I mean? I do like this as well though. This right here is a viral fucking sound immediately. Yo, the sample is crazy. Make up a ridiculous dance to go with him, boom, you're viral. Yeah, it's true. Needs a little boom, a little bit more boom, but it's super catchy. I agree, a little bit more boom, but it is catchy as well.
You taste like alcohol.
Not just TikTok, I just feel like an electronic, when you have one of these like really catchy, like kind of silly samples, like these go crazy. Okay, well, pro tip, if you are trying to get into an alcohol commercial, don't say anything at all about alcohol. So this is all right. This is what I've learned from branded content, right? Like alcohol brands are actually super strict with the way that they can use music and advertise their product. So there's a lot of like rules and regulations around it, and a lot of things about brand safety around it, where like they don't want you to glorify drinking or make it seem like something that people should be doing. Like they don't want it to seem as though they are selling drinking as some sort of like glamorous thing, but that is what they're trying to do through the commercials and through like the imagery that they use. But outwardly, they don't really want that. So like, quite honestly, like I would maybe like say like if that's the case, then maybe change the lyrics and make them more family friendly, which is annoying, but I do think that's something to think about, especially if you're trying to get it paired with specific brands. Like, yeah, there's just like a lot of regulation around the way that they can advertise specifically because of how it pertains to like advertising towards younger people. Fever Dream, you do not have to apologize. What do you mean you're at the hospital? Is everything okay? Love Island MTV sync is a similar thing though. Brand safety is really big. No Scope, Perry, Vengeance Over Dishonor. This started wild, bro. Amazing flow. Perignon, do you have socials? Okay, good. Good. The only thing that I would say is I do think that the vocal could come up a little bit. This sub eats up a lot of the space in the mix. Like I love that the beat booms, but I do wish that the vocal was more present in the mix and maybe more of the focus. But the flow is actually great. You said you're thinking about this being the lead single. It's pretty solid. Yeah, vocal mix is the biggest thing here. Yeah, sorry. But I put you in there. I'm going to try and get to everybody today. I still got 20 minutes left. We just might have to pick it up and do only a minute. Yeah, everybody's getting a minute from now on, just so we can get through everybody. That's a pre-mix, but yeah, I feel you. Oh, well, then that's good. For a pre-mix, I like the energy that you're bringing. I like the delivery. It's a solid single. Again, as a fan of like people in that Rod Wave, Maxo Cream kind of realm, like I fuck with that. Like I like that. I would listen to it. All right, La Ventura, Moa Santi, let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we do want to give feedback where we can and help artists grow and develop. That is the point. But solid single, yeah. I just would say make sure that the vocal is the star of the show in that mix, and that would be my only advice.
Come closer, baby, you're my sugar. If your looks could kill you like a Ruger, I'm high off your body, no confusion. I wanna know if it's love
Second
for
bottle.
lust. Is it love? If it's love for lust. I wanna know if it's love for lust. Is it love? If it's love for lust.
I do also think, well, this is still the intro. I do think that the instrumental mix is a little off here. Lou, of course, man. Thank you for tuning in. It's, you know, we're glad to have you. I appreciate it. I do think that there needs to be a little bit more balance in the mix between the instrumental and the vocal here. Again, the low end is low end in for sure. Really heavy, kind of like sub. Been awfully skeptical about this mix. Yeah, okay, so I understand why. The kick and the sub, some's not meshing properly there, right? The melodies are really buried behind everything else. The vocal actually sounds okay. It sounds like it sits okay. It's mostly in that low end in the kick and the sub though, where it doesn't really feel right, and it's kind of like muddying up and cutting out a lot of the other things that are happening. So just keep that in mind. Honestly, like you should look into like, there's a lot of like Instagram little tip sheets and little tutorials about mixing subs and kicks together, and I would say that's a thing to work on. But I kind of like the way that the vocal sounds. I do just think that like the instrumental mix is throwing everything else off. So just work on that. Pretty Girls by Exus. First time listening to Exus on stream here. So let's see what's good. Let us know what you think in the chat. Again, because these are free bumps, we're going to do like about a minute of everybody. You got 20 minutes-ish left. Maybe like 15 minutes left. But I'm going to try and get through all these songs. If you are in the chat and you want to get bumped up for free, please put your artist name in the chat. Like I see some of you in the chat. who haven't said anything. I guess I'm just gonna bump you guys anyway. Fuck it, I know you heard. Like you, Lou Salem. Yeah, I think it's the low end. And you can bring the melodies up a little bit too. You might have ducked them back too much. I got you, Lou. I already put you up there. Flip side here, I actually feel like the low end is a little too thin, especially for like a Josie Club song. Like we already need that low end to be fucking hitting. And I feel like the thing that I'm listening on this one is that. All right, Trey, we're gonna drag you up there too. I actually like the song. I like the idea here, but yeah, like I wish the master was louder overall. And I do wish that the subs and the kicks were hitting just a little bit more because of what the song is. It's so close though. I would love to hear more songs from this artist. From the guy. I'm dead. That's hilarious. Hey. Hey. It does kind of slap though. I'm gonna follow you because I liked the song. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna save the song too. But like, alright, cool. So look. This is the reason that I say this, right? It sounds good on phone speak because that's probably why the mix sounds this way. But like, listen to the difference between this song, right? And then immediately into the next song, how clear, how loud everything feels, how big and full the master sounds.
Feel like running away.
And how full that low end sounds, right? So there is a clear difference. And that's the thing that I was trying to tell people is like you gotta reference against other things that are out in the market too. So you can understand what other like popular mixes sound like, right? And like what people are kind of like putting emphasis on. It's close though. Like the music itself, like the song was good, bro. But if anything, that would be what I'd say about the mix. All right, Clarity by Hato up next. I mean, that's fine, maybe, depending on which way you lean. Just because I'm gonna be real, like I'm pretty opinionated in one direction, so you might not like me that much after a while. Mix sounds better on the file with the streaming platforms. Like, yeah, no, I totally understand access, but so you need to master with that in mind. Yeah, the cover art of this is hilarious. So I like this one too, but again, I think the vocals need to come up. I feel like you're going for that Strokes-esque kind of like vocal mix, which I do really like. But I do still think that the vocal needs to come up. I love the way that the instruments sound and the instrumental sounds. Minus the drum. The drum I do think could be mixed slightly better. I'm dead, bro. Maybe we're on the same side of things. I mean, I love this kind of music, so yeah, I'm gonna follow you now because I could see you developing in this. Strokes vibe is good. I'm thinking like Mr. Wives too, for sure. I actually really like this. Like it's there, you know what I mean? I do know Mr. Wives, not like personally, but. This feels good though. I mean, like overall, like when I talk about people in this genre, like it's really got to feel like the music that I loved growing up, and this does feel that way. So I think you've done a lot of the right things. Oh shit, we've definitely gone over a minute though. Sorry. 333 Hado on Instagram. I did really like that though. Good shit. Really good shit, actually. Tide, yeah, out of Leicester in the UK. You saw him on the Kayvan's House Instagram earlier this week. Big fan of this artist. Yeah, of course, man. I do want to hear more from you too, because I could definitely hear the potential.
takes to get a bag, yeah.
I love this artist. I've said this all year. I'll continue to say it all year. KayvanMD on Instagram. Like, we got a lot of community playlist type shit coming before the end of the year, some roundups. You're definitely gonna see this artist's name in some of these end of year roundups. That's pretty much a promise. So go follow him. Go listen to his music. This is unreleased. You guys are getting an exclusive right now.
Like, tell me how you manage all of that. How you throw it up and hit it back down. Depth in that ass, make the bass bounce. Make it clap from the back, that's a round sound.
Bro, you shit is so fire. I really like this a lot.
I got bitches working overtime to take pipe.
Only feedback, you could cut the reverb down the tiniest amount, bro. I do know Ish Akinor, bro. We've listened to a lot of Ish Akinor on here. Low-key, I'm pretty sure Amir was the one who put me on Ish in the first place. You know Amir Bassi too? That's my guy.
I'm just trying to see if you're a freak. Round one, round two, round three.
Yeah, this one's a hit, bro. I would just cut the reverb down the tiniest amount. Like, it's just slightly too wet. July, Jaguar Ceviche up next. Really not a big ceviche person, personally. Just like from a food perspective side of things. I don't know about you guys, but ceviche tartare, really not my thing. And I do kind of fuck with raw fish. It's just ceviche is not. It doesn't hit for me like that.
So I know the location, day of the party, 'cause the scene too.
Oh man, thank you for this kind message.
In the subway station, but I still gotta rock the black jeans with the fit.
Bounce between letting go and reflect on how to improve more and more. I'm realizing we're in the same direction. Say I feel critical about it as a result of being so critical when I made it. Hopefully let go and see what happens. Well, don't be too critical of this, because this is really not bad. No, ceviche and tartare are two separate things. I don't like tartare, and I'm not crazy about ceviche either. Those two things I don't love. yeah, blame the label. I like this track, it feels like summertime. Yeah, it's actually pretty good, bro. Like, the only thing that doesn't hit for me on this is the sub. Because it's just the wrong bass sound for the beat. Like, you would have been better off with like an actual like analog bass line. And I think that's really it, you know what I mean? Like, it just, and that's like an easy production thing to do. Like, I feel like I've learned this the more that I produce, but like 95% of the time is just spent picking sounds, bro. I'm picking the right sound. I feel like in this case, you just picked the wrong sub sound, and that's it. That's the only thing I could be critical of in this. Not crazy about shrimp ceviche, but fish ceviche with chips in the summer. Not my thing, bro. It actually alternates to real bass in the verse. Oh yeah, so in the verse where it alternates in, that feels way better. This bass line is the bass line that should have been there the whole time. And honestly, like, if you got a bassist to come in and just kind of like riff around a little bit, I think that really would have elevated this too. But like, what? When did this come out? 2021? Like, you've not released much music, so I wouldn't feel too bad about it, you know? I just think when it switches to this sub, like, you don't really need that, you know? This doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel like a composition that necessarily calls for that 808, that thumpy 808. I played it, I should lean on the bass more. Yeah, because I actually liked everything you did there. I think it's just doing what makes sense for the, I hate to be like, define the genre that you're in, but I think sometimes you need to do that, you know what I mean? And think about the references that have influenced you together in the first place. With that, like, I don't know, man. I felt like some Bruno Mars shit, you know what I mean? Like, in the production, or like something that would have had more of like a funky bass line on it and more of a picked bass line. So I think like if you can just like define those things more clearly as you're making it and think about the references, like what direction am I going in? And then think about the elements that are in those. Like, for me as a producer, that's the way I think about things, right? If an artist comes to me and like, I want to make stuff in boom, 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 this kind of like style, I'm going to go listen to stuff in that style to get an idea of like what the elements are in that style to make the most sense. And then I'm going to try and emulate that in some way, right? Not copy it, but definitely come up with something that feels as though it is in the realm of something. So I think just being able to define what the reference is and using it as a reference will help you a lot in making the right sound choice throughout the production process. but definitely don't be embarrassed. Don't be too critical. Like, that's honestly like the most common fucking thing ever for producers. Like, happens to me all the time. I'll listen to beats I made and be like, why the fuck did I pick that sound? But at the time it felt like the right sound, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's just giving yourself space to like go and come back to something and listen to it months later and be like, oh, maybe I should tweak this. This one's kind of crazy too. This one's kind of crazy, but the mix is definitely off. Like, that sub is gonna be too heavy, really, like when it actually comes down to it. I like the elements within the beat, like musically, but I do think that the mix could use some work just to be a little bit more balanced. If you played this in a car or like on a bigger speaker system, like the sub would absolutely beat you to death. Like, it would completely phase out everything else. And it's almost doing that on small speakers, so like that's my really only feedback. The beat is hard, just the balance in the mix is important. All right, this is Fever Dream. I don't know, whatever. We're about to find out if we agree opinions-wise. Did you go get rid of everything on here? Eat the car. Yeah, 100%. We also don't speak the same language, so I would never know what you're saying. You speak Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. Is this you? This doesn't feel right. Is this right? This is not bad. I do want to find out. I'm always curious. Based off your music, though, I feel like we may be leaning the same way. Bruh. Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about here. The only thing I would say is the vocal is like almost impossible to hear. So it's maybe just a little too... That person doesn't exist on Twitter. I mean, I'm searching it cap sensitive, bro. It's a mystery. We'll never know. I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. It just says video game happy, bro. Fuck it, we're on to the next one. Sleepy T. We've only got a couple minutes left. Hey, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm down, wanna shake a little bit. Wanna make some a little bit. Wanna bitch some a little bit. I saw way, got a little bit. Whoa, and I don't say a lot of and I was on right up, I got a minute on wait, I got a minute on I got a minute on I got a minute on no, it's really okay. Don't even worry about it. I like, as much as I was curious, I'm also like very ADD and I'm already past it, so don't even worry about it. We're just gonna move on. I don't care anymore. I cared for a short amount of time. Is this the same sample as Drip Too Hard? Would you say send the reference track? I can do the reference track. Fuck it. Oh, you put it in here. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh, we found you. I mean, it's fair enough to be opinionated about this. The whole situation is bad, so I've been staying out of it, but the whole situation is horrible and heartbreaking. So that's how I feel about that. Snow Xavier Webb featuring Ocean Bonnie. We're pretty much on the same page. I did like that though. This is fire too, bro. What do you mean? This is what is this? Drop more of my interlude songs. This is just an interlude song. I love it.
Look, love to hate me, love to see me doing bad, not greatly. Love escaping past relationships with others mating.
Snow Xavier on Instagram.
The balance healing with
also
me,
amazing.
Not insecure, just not sure of what the endings may be. I'm doing better, clearly. Still
was a Timberland recreation.
Parade and shit. Got about the slump without an aid and shit. Fuck
yeah, like the whole situation is heartbreaking. No one should have to experience any of those things.
That I can make of it. What about releasing? You just bottled up and drank a bit, smoke a bit. Foggy how the clouds can make you think a bit. Sorry, I be
Bella says this is nice tone.
Need to focus on my own paper, cause I know if it was me, I would've wanted to. Shedding, I was falling off from trying to be a number 2. Starts with 1.
You can. I don't know if we'll get to it though, cause I'm already overtime.
Red flags ain't
and I did say I was gonna try and get through the rest of these. So I think I'm just gonna close the queue now. Usually it's not 1 per stream. You can do as many as you want. But in the free bumps, I do try and just make sure we get through as many songs as possible. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. I'm gonna try and do all of them in the next 6 minutes, and then we're gonna go on a raid. Snow, that's absolutely perfect. I can't wait for you to drop that. I actually love it. I think it sounds amazing. I'm actually super down with that vibe from you more too, just in general. All right, we got one from Caminal right now. Halloween themed. A little Halloween freestyle. We love that. Does he have the little hand thing? Yeah, he does. Laid the blueprint in the music, gotta stand on. Need the clothes. Did he put this on Instagram too? I didn't see this on his Instagram. God been giving me the tools, just give me 7 days. Snow, you're so fire, bro. Valley. See you soon. We're back on Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Say the name, remember me. 90-minute penalty. Take the profit, multiply the prize. Open up my eyes. Yeah, you got these fucking bars off, bro. Yo, Bella, just like as a note for you guys, when you do stuff like this, you can put this out on like Audio Mac or SoundCloud. Like we did this with Ashoka when he started doing freestyles. I was like, bro, we should just put out these as Audio Mac exclusives, which gives them an incentive to support as well. Whenever we have shit like this, I'm always trying to tell Ashoka, like, we can just put this shit out somewhere where we don't monetize it and still maybe get new fans off of it. This sounded great. I would highly recommend just putting it on Audio Mac or Instagram or something. Or not, sorry, Audio Mac or like SoundCloud, and then pushing people to that link. Or just putting it on his website. You know what I mean? And having it stream from his website. So if people do want to go back and listen to it, there's a way for them to do so. Because it's just kind of tough. I would love to just listen to that on its own. Camel didn't even want it out. Fucking why? It's just tough. Find us _alchemy on Instagram. Tell Camel to stop fucking... I had to have this conversation with Ashoka earlier today. Of not taking things too seriously. It's not that deep. Like, the thing that I want to tell every artist out here right now, and this, Bella, we can talk about this separately, but like, for every artist who's in the chat still, like, it's not that deep. Every single time you put something out, it's a risk. People are either going to like it, they're not going to like it. They're actually always going to be both sides of it. People will always like it. There will always be people that don't like it. And that just is what it is. It's a risk. But the only way for you to succeed is to take the fucking risk, put shit out, see what works, and then build off of that. But to not put things out, to not take the risk at all, just doesn't really work out. That's all I'll say about that. Bali featuring Lil TJ. Moroccan artist. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, sorry. The master is a little quiet at the beginning. Especially with the instrumental. So the instruments, the pianos could maybe be a touch louder. How did you get a Lil TJ feature? Is my question also. Like this vocal mix definitely needs a little bit of work. Is it AI? Oh, I love French. I love French music. You don't know this about me. I'm learning French right now. But C'est le tour de Louise. Combien d'allumettes voulez-vous retirer? On retire? Definitely AI, right? C'est le tour de l'an. This has to be AI, right? Exodus, have a good one. See you on Monday. Yeah. I'm ready to start again. I mean, I wouldn't put this out like that personally, because that's super illegal. And they'll definitely make you take it down when they catch you for it. From a legal perspective, I would probably not do that when you release it. But for the reference and for knowing what it would sound like, that's pretty cool. I do kind of draw the line on AI once we get into imitating people's voices to put on our own songs. Like, that does feel a little bit weird to me, and maybe where AI is problematic. I like the idea, though. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't like the idea, but that is where it becomes problematic for me, I think, and maybe where it's like a bit dangerous. All right, this is DAE by Ray Louie. Things that would work on, though, is the vocal mix, right? On your own vocal as well. And that's probably fine if it's not imitating someone's voice for the purpose of promoting, like... Oh. This sounds pretty good. This is a diss? I'm Ray Louie. I'm Ray Louie on Instagram. It's pretty tough, honestly. I like this. I'm here for all the diss tracks, unless... Is this the fucking Mozzie diss? Oh, you went hard. It's pretty tough, actually. You went a little hard on them. But it sounds good. I mean, I don't know that I've heard a diss track like this ever, like in this style. So I kind of fuck with that in that it's not like, you know, most diss tracks I'm used to hearing are like super aggressive, in your face type shit. This is interesting because it's a little bit more melodic, but it's still like lyrically kind of like a big fuck you. So I have to say that I give you points for the creativity on it just alone. I'm Ray Louie again on Instagram. But what I will say, and this is just a personal opinion in general, and this is just because I've listened to a lot of drill shit in the last couple of years.
I was crossing the
I am
street
all
when I met-
for diss tracks and beefs until they bleed into real life and they become more than just something that is being had between two. Before, when it's not just a battle anymore and like people get pulled into things outside of it and it turns into like something that really affects people's lives, that is when I have a problem with it as well. Yeah, like, okay, fun diss is fine. No problems with that. Fun diss the fuck away. Have fun with it. You know what I mean? But like for me, like when because we talk about this at Genius all the time, right? And like especially trying to be responsible with the way we book, especially some of these drill kids, where they're like rapping about like smoking on someone's pack, like literally someone's dead friend, like that shit, not cool. But fun disses, like as long as like an amicable, like you guys are taking punches at each other kind of shit, like that's cool. I can fuck around and enjoy that. This is Scared of My Thoughts by Lou Salem. We're gonna play two more and then we're gonna go raid somebody, so stick around.
99 to go. I know my mama know that I'm broke, so try and hide it though. Praying she don't open
Probably Big Duck, because he's just my faves. And his queue is still open and he hasn't been on for that long yet. Of course, I love the approach you took. That's the thing. If you take anything from it, I love the approach you took with doing something that is not what you expect from a diss track. So, Lou, this is really cool. I would cut the delay on the vocal down just a touch. It makes it a little bit hard for us to really feel the energy in the vocal. Sorry, Lou Salem. But I love your voice. And I think that's the other thing about the reverb being so heavy too, is that we lose some of like the really nice pieces of your voice that come through without that. All right, this is My Mind by Robin Florence. Oh shit, passion for music after seeing Whoopi Goldberg as a lounge singer in Sister Act. I also love Sister Act. Yeah, no, I want to make sure I'm saying people's names right. Oh shit. Is Robin Dutch? Robin's Dutch, bro. Crazy. Why is it the Dutch people make such like... There's like a real like soul like jazz scene in the Netherlands that is unlike anywhere else in the world. Because like a lot of these crazy like hip hop producers that make this type of shit are based in the Netherlands as well. It's something in the water, and something in the water in the Netherlands. This is very good. A solid 1 minute and 15-second listen too. Sick. Let's go. Trey OTL is last tonight, and then we're gonna hit this raid, and I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I appreciate you guys if you've hung out with us. We have another stream on Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, so definitely come tap in with us next week. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you do. We got a lot of cool stuff going on there. Yeah. Okay, fine. Holy shit, this is loud.
Okay, I do this shit on my own. Really be putting in hours, little baby.
I'm not mad at this. It's kind of like Codemethazine-esque. If you haven't followed us on socials, please do that as well. Check the house. And also, go add your songs to the release calendar. We do that every Friday, all right? We're going to go raid Big Duck Energy Music. Come on this raid with us. VOD will be up on the YouTube channel tomorrow. I'm gonna let this one play out. It's kind of wild. Whoop. Peace. Back on Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'll see you guys then. Have a good weekend. Be safe. All the socials will go in the Discord after we get off stream as well. So make sure you go check that out and follow anybody that you did in the stream if you missed anyone. This is kind of tough, bro. Alright, let's all go. Let's all go. There's one more of you in here that needs to go with me. Alright, we'll see you soon. Have a good weekend. Peace.
So much logos on my body, shit, I look like a high beast. She might talk to you, but when I hit, she dropped that call for me. Come on, baby boy, is he? Niggas want the recipe.
Speaking of Bill.